Watching in the future, this is Soul Second again. I'm once again playing Dragon Quest, Dragon Quest Builders 2. I'm just continuing off of my last progress. It's been a while since I've had some time to myself. I've been mostly working. I'll be honest. Oh, that looks pretty awesome. Gonna smash that like button here. Seriously, I wish I could make something like that. But I am not nearly talented enough. And I'll even add it to my favorites. But yeah, I decided to take some time and really just unwind. You know, I've having a bit of stress as of late. You know, personal life's gone in the way of my feng shui, so to speak. And so I think it behooves me to give some time to myself. Like right now, as I'm talking about it, I'm kind of worried that something's gonna happen at work and I'm gonna have to go in when I haven't really had any sleep. I'm playing this right now instead of like falling asleep, which is when I would usually fall asleep because I have worked a night shift. I mostly work the night shift. It kind of fluctuates depending on when I'm needed. But if that happens, it happens. Things, you know, stuff like that happens at work. But last time we left off, we were doing some favors here. We're trying to do enough favors to basically get this magical tree to sprout up. And then this creepy weirdo came over here and threatened to funnel our Grundle if we did not cooperate with him. I wanted to try and do a bit more renovating off screen, but I don't really have a decent idea of what I want to do. Not to be honest. I have a tendency to wing it and just go with the flow, but I also want to make something aesthetically pleasing. I want to try and you know, to try my hand at actually being creative when it comes to this. Okay, let's get rid of this earthy part right here. But whatever, we'll just try to focus on some story missions. Augusta, now that Wiggly's on board, this farmer's just about to seriously go off. The only thing is, monsters are getting thirsty for our flesh and for our fresh fruit and veg. And the only such you're for guard right now is kind of a problem. Obviously, we can't just stop growing fruit. Like, duh, I figured we could get better weapons. That's where you come in. Ideas, fact to make perfect. Maybe if you tomorrow go and rough up a bunch of monsters and give the inspiration you need. A stone sword would be pretty lit. Make me one of those. And give it to me, of course. A sword ain't so much without a swole sword to swing him. Okay, and we already completed that. Anytime we've been a weapon, you should... Basically, it's telling us that we need to give out weapons that we create to townsfolk to make use of them. Back in the day, I would have been hyped. That's something that was in the first game. Being able to craft the weapons and hand them out. Well, it was kind of introduced. There were many things in the first game that were touched upon but never really explored. And like having a party to go out as you adventure and kind of to keep you safe as you collect stuff. It's a little bit more fleshed out here, where you can actually give them weapons and they'll do a better job of guarding the town. And there's only a select view of characters. Like soldiers obviously can equip weapons and take down monsters, and certain NPCs can do it that aren't soldiers, but then there are others that are kind of cowardly and opt out of fighting altogether. See, I don't really believe in the children and their massive destruction anymore. Magic destruction? Who's that supposed to be? Why does he have a name? How am I supposed to know? High Key. I bet that's the only person who knows is Almighty Harkon himself. Listen to me, Almighty Harkon, I'm so done with it. Let's start the children and go to Brilliant Buildings. So I'm just gonna... Got a Canada Dry right here. A Canada Dry. It was a pretty good deal. It was like it's 2, 3, what was it? 4 6-packs. No, 5 6-packs for $10. Like the bottles. Just gonna put that down right here. Okay, so wait, what do we need to... We need to make soil. Oh yeah, oh, we need to... There's another quest. I was wondering why she just had a quest marker there and nothing was being done. Oh yeah, where are we going? I must have really tuned out for what you said. Like, I think I remember the general gist of what we do now, but I'm just trying to remember where we are in relation to everything. Oh, okay, you. I've had enough of this. Yeah, one thing to bear in mind with these ghosts is that they, the Reapers or whatever, when they disappear, they're still technically there. It is that they're in there, like they kind of just use that teleportation thing to go somewhere else. I will say this: they have a greater air of menace to them than the stupid ghosts from the first game that will come out at night, and they can do some really serious damage if you're not careful. Like the ghosts in the first game late at night were more of an inconvenience than anything else. Like, I mean, they were a lot more of a pain to deal with early on, but once you got the real swing of things, they were just nothing more than a nuisance. These, I guess, the same would somewhat apply here, except the Reapers in general. Like you can shut up. No, thank you. I was trying to go to sleep. I was saying, I actually lost my train of thought. Yeah, the Reapers, they're still a bit of a pain to deal with, if only because they still take a while to kill. But, you know, they are generally harder to deal with than the ghosts are in the first game. And it does give you some incentive to try to stay close to your area of residence. Go step on the sign. There we go. We offended him without actually provoking him. That's amazing. I'm just having all my sweet equipment right now, so going back to square one is a bit of a ho-hum for me. So we're gonna go and... Can I help you? Is he sizing him? Is he sizing us up? I know. I could have heard. I knew I heard something. I knew we were being followed. And of course, from Draki we get wood, because what would you expect to get from a Draki? I like that skipping thing. One of the reasons I'm also playing this is that I turned on my PS3 or PS4 and it was like installing a big update, a big patch, and I looked online. I was like, hey, was there any news of this? Like, what are they patching up? And I didn't get any answers, and I was just curious about it. And Chimera's great. Oh God! Where did all you jerks come from? Just spamming fireballs. Like playing Prototype all over again. That was a game that I was playing recently as well. It was on sale. I remember people giving a glowing recommendation for it. And I had to say, like Prototype 1 and 2 are on sale. I think I bought it for like both of them for like $9.99. And I preferred Prototype 2 all around. Prototype 1 was incredibly fun, but there was a lot of frustration dealing with like you know, SWAT teams and missile launchers, and because it would just be consistent and you would have almost no room to breathe. What brings a human scurrying all the way out here, then? Seeking the Naviglobe, are you? Well, here it is. This beautiful orb right behind me. As you lay your hand upon it, you will gain the power to warp back here whenever you like. Open up your map with the button, and you will be able to zoom away to any Naviglobe that you've already touched, or zip yourself back home if you like. The island's bigger than you might think, especially if you're walking everywhere, so these things are key to getting around. Don't forget to touch any new ones you find. Ever wonder why I'm telling all this? All the fat rats on the island are just as helpful as me, so you shouldn't be surprised if we offer to you some handy hits. What about the ones that have attacked me? Are they just Are they so helpful that they're willingly throwing away their lives so I can build up my experience? In which case, I think you, sir, need to, you know, pony up too. Unfortunately, I'm all out of that seltzer water I like. I would have that on hand, and then very thirst quenching. But I think I have ingested it all. What business does a ratty-looking human like you have with me? You're looking for someone who can clean dirt for you? I've got no idea how you even go about it. Maybe that mud-munching monster over the east would know. If you want to meet him, you'll have to go be quick. I saw a gang of children that had gotten running over there with vicious grins on their faces not long ago. Before I forget, have you spoken to my fine friend already? Did you see what he has to say? All of us fat rats have handy hits for adventurers like you. Oh, we need to go save the monster that is being accosted. I'm assuming he's being accosted. What else would a rowdy gang of thieves do but accost other monsters? Like some kind of weird protection racket. I keep pressing the triangle button, like for some reason. I guess I'm sleepy enough to where I think like, oh, that's obviously the button I use to use my hammer. Oh, so you think you're slick? Give me that Draki butter, bitch. No, wait, no, the yellow ones get the Draki butter. Which I like to think is just me beating them into such a congealed goop that it constitutes butter. Drakis are naturally greasy, and that grease from congealed, smushed Draki goes good with my pancakes. I think about it, that's another thing I forgot to get when I had it. Forgot to get myself some maple syrup. Well, that's not very high on my to-do list now I think about it. What's happening over here? Hey, Gusta, what do you reckon is going on over there? Haha, we finally found you, spineless worm. We've heard you've been making clean earth, and you know what the penalty of for making things is around here. I ain't done nothing wrong. It ain't my fault the soil becomes cleaner than it does going in. Got it? If you truly believe in our cause, you'll immediately destroy everything you made, but you didn't, and now you must be punished accordingly. Okay? What do you think you're looking at, Humans? Can't you see we're working hard purging the I don't know what that even supposed to mean. I think it's about degenerate? Well, don't just stand there, help us. Let you pull the children of which makes... You didn't even get a chance to answer. Oh, Criminy, you have to help me, please, humans. Well, looks like we have to pick a side, Augusta. What do you think? Should we side with the monsters or the monster? That you even have to think about is proof enough that you have a faithful bone in your body. The children of Hargon do not tolerate such fair-weather followers. Precisely. You shall meet the same grisly fate as long than the sinner. Come, guys, let's go. I despise these things. I mean, even if you didn't attack me, I would have tried to kill you, honestly. Because you guys aren't trying to cast Bang and failing? No, is it? No, I'm thinking about the imps. Those aren't imps, those are gremlins. What's up in the hood, friend? What's really hood? Oh, get him. He is certainly a short work. He certainly makes short work of that old monster that was harassing me. Thank you kindly. But who are you anyway? What are you doing all the way out here? A builder, you say? And you building the farm? I don't even know what accent I'm going for. And you're looking for someone that could conjure a birth out of nothing? I sensed that big old tree was back, so I did. I've been wiggling all over looking for it. only to have my life saved by the very maid who planted it. It must be fate. I'm Wiggly, you see. We are an ancient tribe with the power to purify the earth, or at least we was. I'm the only one left of us now. Huh, this gross, slimy thing is gonna clean up our soil. I can't wait to see everyone's face when we get a giant worm now. The name's Wiggly, by the way. If we could get back to your farm before any of more children Harkos would know it. Ever lovely. So let's take some of this dirt with us, though. So, Wiggly came from the walls, I guess. Like, he burrowed his way into this cavern. Because, you know, the trail leading here indicating that this is the path he took, so how did he get cornered? Oh, was he trying to talk his way through like a moron? Wiggly, I played Dragon Quest Monsters 2. You're not completely incapable of defending yourself. You are a weirdly cute thing, though, I'll say that. Wait, let me see. Let me. No, yeah, don't worry about it. It's like, yeah, you got no upper lip, but you got a very thick bottom lip. That's a very curious design choice. You just. Oh, these, Yep, they are unbreakable. Oh look, more fresh dirt too. I think we're surrounded by fresh dirt now I think about it. Well, I think some of this is stony soil. I could be wrong though. Come on, blokes. I remember the first time I saw that worm, I assumed that it was a female. Hey, you know, don't get me with like, oh, well, why are you thinking generalizations and stereotypes? Well, it's a very simplistic series and a simplistic game, the design and whatnot, so I just assumed that, you know, the hat, the Sunday bonnet and whatnot kind of look feminine. I am trying to see if there's anything up there, but this game is not cooperating with me. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Buried treasure. Oh, there we go. Some suspect as hell, though. I don't know, the fact that it was just like sitting all by itself in that open area. No, the game wouldn't be dickish about it like that. Like the way Dragon Quest does it is that you'll see a chest and you'll know it's a mimic if there's like bones around it. That's how it's like giving you a subtle warning to stay away. Come on, boys. I just realized we can warp back, but no, you know, it's all about the journey, not the destination. We're gonna go back the old-fashioned way with our feet and a song in our hearts. You know, if you guys didn't want to be killed by me, then just pretend like you don't see me. Unless I need something from you, in which case, you know, ignoring me isn't really going to do much. I'm going to kill you anyway. I could have sworn I saw something like giant. I could be like... Oh, there he is! You big fat motherfucker! Oh, where's the strong enemy thing? It's supposed to be like like, oh, you're facing a strong enemy. Oh! Must got an attitude problem. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Don't attack me. It's a one-way street, homie. Orcs aren't supposed to be this tough. Again, you're an early Dragon Quest enemy You're just one of many. Since when do you have a person that... You know, I'm getting real sick of you. Serpentine. I've got healing items and you don't. You son of a bitch. I don't feel bad about choosing you either. Wiggly, help us, you bastard. We're taking you home. The least you could do is try to help us. It's our fight now. Aha! Pose damage and vulnerability. Woo! Level 5. Do I get anything right now? Oh yeah! I learned to make a shield now, right? Oh no, we can make a better sword too. This asshole over here. Anytime you want to start, just remember who started the fight. I don't start nothing. I finish it real quick though. What is in here? Oh, puzzle. What are we supposed to do here? Oh, we can't do this yet. No, we'll need an item that we'll get later. For now, we are kind of at a dead end with that. Nope. I think I talked about it before. Like, one of the things I both like and dislike about Dragon Quest, and you know, I wholeheartedly stand by my statement that Dragon Quest is one of my favorite series of all time. But the use of music, and like, there's a lot of classical orchestral pieces that stand the test of time with Dragon Quest, but it has a tendency to overuse certain songs and whatnot for other installments, or at least the later games do. It's like, yeah, they're classic and they're beautiful. Like, I love, like, Heavenly Flight is one of my favorite songs of all time, and not just in video game soundtrack, but in any score whatsoever. But I mean, does it have to be used in, like, I think, what was it, 3 separate games? I'm talking about like console games, and I'm fairly certain it's used in other ones too. Because it was used in Dragon Quest 3. And then it was used again in Dragon Quest 9, and I think it was some other games that I probably can't recall. And it's in this game too. And but it is kind of weird how they integrated in this particular installment, because Heavenly Flight is a very lovely soaring song, and the way they use it, it's kind of the antithesis of that general mood. You'll see it when it comes up. That's late game. Not really too concerned with some minor spoilers. Not really much of a spoiler even then. Okay, Wiggly! Everyone, where is everyone? Come on, greet our new guests. Don't be rude. Sure, it's got a fat bottom lip, but, you know. Oh, wow, this is a heck of a farm you got here. It may be small, but right bits and pieces in the field, crops, and even the tree. Oh, it's a monster. Yes, it is. You're right. Treatment Jackals, you're right. We're under attack from a vicious Wiggly. Oh, just stand there, Maura. Beat it with an inch of his life. Damn, man. That's not necessary. Unless I'm mistaken, this Wiggly is a descendant of the tribe that kept the soil from Fairville clean and healthy for generations. What? Hear me, Wiggly. From this day forward, you are to aid us with building the fields. Fail to do so, we will no further need to keep you alive. You're trying to threaten me, eh? Well, it's working. You got yourself a deal. Don't worry, Warmface. If this guy tries anything funny, I'll beat him to a pulp. Thank you kindly. Right then, I'll stick around and help Augusta bring back the day tree. I'm more than happy to help you give a hand with your soil prawns. Anything I'm good at is cleaning up muck. I love Malroth so much. I think the one thing I like about him the most is how little fucks he gives. Like, this magic dude comes up and he keeps like threatening people, and the first reaction that Malroth has, like, to unsheath his weapon is like, okay, try it. I'm fairly certain that we could take the old man right now. But so long as he's playing nice and not hindering our progress, he's fine by me. Now I want to be able to build this, but I'm not sure we have immediate access to the area where we can get the brambles necessary to build it. Like right, mostly concerned, also concerned about this right here. Look at this. It just looks so bland. What am I gonna do about that? I don't know, like I'm always kind of iffy about the layout of the towns that we start out in anyway. Like it doesn't really, it doesn't feel like it gives me much room to like express myself creatively. But then again, I don't know. That I think that falls more on me and less on the game. I'm always leery about taking risks because I'm always afraid of having to take the extra time to like redo everything the way it was before. Whew. Excuse me. Yawning like crazy here. Lucky I haven't. I apologize. It probably will be a very short stream. I'll probably like stop around maybe like 7-ish. Let's talk to Brittany. Alright, Augusta, it's pretty dope having Wiggly in the squad. We can totally get all the good dirt we need. Finding out that slimy simpleton is so eager to help us out, huh, Augusta? It's like there's something about you and that monster's really for. Our prayers have been answered. Our soil shortage is finally solved. All thanks to Brittany. Now, just passing on some rumor I heard. It was Augusta that did all the legwork. And props to Wiggly, too, for helping everything to bail us out. Nobody knows why, but on Fairfield, Wiggles... I'm really out of it. Wiggly's and the Bokins and the rats have always been kind to us humans. Hey, maybe if you ask around on your travels, you might find out. I will indeed endeavor to do that. Okay. Okay. What? I don't... Huh. No, something about that confused me. Oh, that is lovely. Look at him go! Now I just gotta wait for the blighters over there to actually help us out here. There you go, Augustus. So Sticky Sludge is gone. It's all gone. Nothing but fine, fertile earth for your fields from now on. Woo! I can't believe it. Look at all this healthy earth. Thank you, Wiggly. I'm so happy. I ain't never seen so much soft soil in my life. Ever since the spoil spores appeared, I thought our island was doomed. Even when we found clean soil, nothing we planted just withered and died. Or everything we planted. What's wrong with you lot crying over a bit of dirt? We spent so long scrapping for a few patches of edible earth, and now we finally got more than what we know what to do with. I'm just happy as I've ever been. I'm happy to help there is. And I'd be more than happy to help clean the soil wherever Augusta plonks down one of them scarecrows. Wonderful work, Augusta. It just so happens I have a few seeds squirreled away in my for such occasion. Now we can plant them now. I think I'm probably just going to give up on reading out loud. I am atrocious at it, especially when I'm sleepy. Rosie, you need to... Augusta, feel much better and earth the soil run about. I thought between you, a builder, and me, the finest farmer's Fairfield, we have the perfect duo, but now we got Wilginmus and the perfect trio. I can make many fields as we want, but that won't stop us until we have the seeds to plant them. When you told me about the ruins of the farm somewhere northwest or other side of the mountains, it seemed a place to find more seeds. I'll mark it on your map, see what you can find. Okie dokie. But first, let's do some harvesting here and make sure that we have just enough food to ensure that we are as well prepped as possible. You don't really need to worry about harvesting the wheat, Cause we're mostly focused on cabbages. Cabbages are like a kind of quick fix for us. I don't feel like taking the time out of my busy schedule to cook all them wheat. All that wheat. Okay, so where are we heading? Over yonder. How'd you get for staring at us as we approach you? Stop being inquisitive, you asshole. What is that over there? Oh, 2 quests. 2 side quests. Hi, human. Are you looking for your friend? He just over the other side of the seal, but he seems to have gone a little crazy. As I check, he was swinging his hoe around like a madman. If he's not your friend, you might want to steer clear. You can always just go and have a look, but don't blame me if he clogs you in the noggin with that feats of farming gear. So we have a madman beating hoes over here, huh? At least that's what I heard. Oh, more dirt. What kind of dirt is this, though? Is this arid soil? What is this? No, stony soil. Okay, we don't have any much use for this. Hello. Hello, human. I'm as hungry as a church mouse. Seriously, I'm starving. Oh, I have these wheat seeds, but I got really bloated to eat wheat. I think I have an intolerance. Think you can help me out? Give me 10 cabbages. That'll keep me fed for a while. You can have these wheat seeds in return. Yep. See, that's forward thinking right there. I took those cabbages, so now we don't have to worry about it. This does look nice right here. Maybe I'll build my little base of operations with this design in mind. Yeah, this is very nice, scenic, ergonomic. That right there is even better. I don't need to listen to a gosh darn thing you say, mister. I already know what the quest is. I ain't got no time for you. I ain't gonna say hi. Nah, I won't do you like that. Let's give me 1 second. Just gotta raise my attributes real quick. Hi there, human. High-minded, a highbrow, high-class girl like you should have no problem with heights, huh? That's why I know a couple of tricks that are perfect for someone like you. Skills for swiftly scurrying the loftiest cloud. I did it. Well, it's not really that hard. Yeah, I know what the Seed of Light does. It's kind of in a name. I love skipping like that. Toodly poop. What do you want? Why don't this fiendish farmer still doing here? Don't worry, I have the whole blasted thing torn apart in no time. I don't know who you are, but if you're not gonna help, I'd rather you just leave me alone so let me destroy this place in peace. I beg your pardon, you heard there was an old farm around here you're hoping to find some seeds? Why, if this is the farm you're looking for, don't worry, I'll soon have it completely obliterated. As for the seeds, I have some, but I won't give them to you. This is no nobler goal in life than wrecking ruin, you know. I am the Master of Destruction. I'm sure the Master of Destruction himself is watching me right now as I smash this place to smithereens. All I can say is that it's a small mercy that this place doesn't have one of those accursed scarecrows. Those infernal puppets are some kind of dark power over me. Just one glance at one, and I can't resist her just tilling soil around. Confound my farmer's blood. Whatever you do, stranger, don't use that wooden workbench over yonder to build a scarecrow. Don't even think about it. Well, that's just too damn bad, bitch. Because that's exactly what I intend to do. See, I subverted your expectations. You expect me to adhere to your commands, and I fully intend to disregard them. Not only disregard them, but to flagrantly disobey them. Take that! Fuck yeah, I'm a badass. Did you really put a scarecrow right in the middle of the field, right after I specifically told you not to? What is happening to me? Yeah, just as I feared. One glance at the scarecrow and I can't stop myself from tilting the earth arena. Oh, Master Destruction, hear my prayer. I have sullied my hands in stain of creation. I beg your forgiveness. It was only about your destructive grace that that the field was not enclosed by wood fencing. Were it so fenced in, I fear that you wouldn't happen to spot the piece of wooden fencing on the ground, would you? Whatever you do, don't go fetch that wooden fencing there and fill the gaps in the fence. Do you hear me? No fences. Well, once again, I'm going to prove myself to be a hardcore gangster G. See? I'm a toughie. I'm a rebel. I don't adhere to authority in any capacity. Yeah. Where'd I get this fencing from? I forgot. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it now, bitch? Nothing. You put a fence around this field, didn't you? Why would you do that? No! It's happening again! Why? I do wish I could till the fields myself instead of having to rely on farmers to do it. It was in the introduction video showing me the character doing that. I'm just wondering why I can't do it myself. You sly devil. I thought you worked out how to build wooden fencing and wooden gates yourself, too. With the gates and fencing, you can make fields of almost any shape and size. They're dangerous weapons indeed. Oh, Master of Destruction, hear my prayer. Once again, I have set my brow to the sweat of construction labor, of corrupted labor. I beg your forgiveness. What's the matter? What's that? If I want to till some more field, why don't I go and help out your farm? What are you trying to imply? I'll have you know that I'm a devoted disciple of the children of Hargon. Oh, this guy's hilarious. Let's take him back to the farm and turn him into a builder. Alright, weirdo, if you got any seeds, hand them over. No funny business. We can do this the easy way or the fun way. Alright, here you go. They're all yours. Brilliant. Looks like we have enough seeds to make the coming in here all over fall. Let's take Tommy Teals a lot to the farm. My name's Clayton. I'll go with you. I'll help your farm. I'll do anything you want. Just please don't kill me. God, I love Melroth. No, I don't want to deal with those guys over there. Or that big bitch over yonder. Keep up, buddy boy. Augusta waits for no one. Just like her grandpappy did, Django. He was an adventurer. Why am I doing this? Gotta get them rocks. Oh no. 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 Bye. No chimeras for me. Is it following us? Okay, I've given up. Well, we can't kill this banana slug. I could really save myself a lot of heartache just by teleporting home. But, alas, I am extremely lacking in common sense. And I would rather do the dumb easy thing, or dumb hard thing to the easy simple thing. Or something like that, I don't know how I use it. No, actually the exact opposite. I think I explained to someone, I would rather do the quick hard way than the the simple hard way than the complicated easy way, if that makes sense. I will take the few amount of steps to do something as I can. I've always been that way though. That's my nature as a bit of a simpleton. I am a simpleton with a stunted vocabulary, and I think that by using certain words repeatedly, then it will enable me to deceive people into thinking I'm more intelligent than I am. Make fields bigger. Yippee! Bing bing wahoo. We did it, Augusta! We did it! 50 blocks of untilled, soft untilled fields. Okay, you need to stop doing that. Now I have enough space to grow all 5 types of vegetable. Well, we can do that, but why? Yeah, the dye tree is growing a little bit more. I dare say it's growing quite impressive. Now it looks like a pseudo-wudo. Dye tree's growing a little bigger, and it feels more powerful. Doing these tasks really doing the trick, huh, Augusta? Standing before something so precious, I can barely tame the urge to destroy it. How the Padger's acting all funny again. Is he really gonna blow it up this time? Now hang on. When you first saw the tree, you said you had to change your heart. What was that all about? Silence! I will not stand by and listen to your idle chatter when we have so much still left to do. Stop wasting time and get back to work. I mean, if you want to start something, square up, homie. I don't, like I told you before, I don't start nothing. I make it my business not to start anything, but I will finish it. I'll finish it real quick. I'll make you my light work. Uh-oh. I should probably do something about this. Okay, now the introductions are out of the way. Let's actually greet this mongoloid over here. Hey! Unbelievable. Look at this farm, this building, these fields, this tree. Truly such sinners are beyond redemption. Such seamless construction. Such brazen building. This whole town stinks of creation. You're all heretics, a lot of you. Heretics and builders all. Huh? Reverend, this woman is a builder. A foul, irredeemable sinner. This irredeemable sinner. Do something. Destroy her. You couldn't arrive at a better time, my disciple. You must work at the fields here. You must till the soil and to the water the crops with neither rest nor respite. No, not you too! Why, Reverend, why? Very well. I will join your den of inequity. I can't disobey a pastor's orders. Yeah, looking at Malroth's ponytail, I'm wondering, like, how that would look if that weird braid thing would come out undone. Like, would he have, like, Raditz type hair? Great work. It's okay, apparently this dude's pissing off Malroth too. He didn't just find some new scenes, he found a new friend too. Claims just like me, a descendant of one of the Fairwood's finest farming families. That must be why he couldn't help but plow the fields when every field he sees. I can't resist plowing things as well. I've been thinking, ever since we got the pastor said, we've got a big fields, did she too? I'm sorry, I'm like out of it right now. Tasks can't be all there is to it. They seem just too easy. I suppose we have to wait and see. In the meantime, let's build some more scarecrows. The fields can grow more crops. You're gonna try? Yeah, I know. We're gonna make some more grates and like actually make this look nice and presentable. Go away! I'm not done with one task. Look at that. Look at them dick-sucking lips. That's a nice, wholesome, family-friendly channel, by the way. I don't know, like, I always feel, like, guilty for making jokes like that in a game like this, but it's like, then again, I've never had any pretense of me being, something that kids should listen to. I wouldn't want my niece and nephews to watch me. Well, that besides the obvious fact that my channel sucks, and I don't want them to see their uncle being awful at comedy and video games and life. I really want to build out here, but wait, isn't this with a boundary where it cuts off? No, it is not. We can build here. But we're gonna have to fill it up with some more dirt. Malroth, Tricky Dick, protect me as I engage in this arduous undertaking here. Oh, my ear's itching. If you hear like they're constantly shuffling on my headphones, that's because I'm like moving it to scratch my ear. See, I'm still... Oh, wait, I remember I put that stake out there to know where the town ends. Right. I remember now. Yes, get to work, mindless drones. Good. Excellent. You know your place in the world. That makes me very happy. You are meant to serve. No, what am I doing? Should I make this symmetrical? Yeah, Is there a way to make this symmetrical? Malroth, don't just stand there, grab a hoe and get working, and then... I say that, and then the next thing I know, Malroth just, like, grabs onto me, and like, ah, you got me. Why didn't you grab that hoe, Malroth? I'll leave your mama out of this. I'm just full of them today. This does look rather neato, but I am still concerned because at some point we're going to get a crop that requires us to have it submerged in water. So I'm wondering how we're going to go about doing that and keeping this looking tasteful. Well, we can find a way. When there's a will, there's a way. And we're going to have to rework that house right there to make it semi-presentable. Although, again, that might be something I have to do off screen because I'll have to dedicate some level of thought into it. I wonder though, is this too big to count as a field? I hope not. Might have to divide it. Yeah, I think I'll probably have to divide it. I feel like a douche though, making these guys work for basically nothing. Then again, if I fill up some space here, then I can no, it doesn't count. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Yeah, I should space this out better. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Because I'm an idiot. But in my defense, it's all your fault. Stop yawning over there, whoever that was. It's like, I feel tired just hearing that. I feel extra tired. Okay. Gee, brain, what do we want to do tonight? Okay, move one over. No! No, you cheeky bastard! Shut up! Shut up, Malroth, I'm not done. Don't be impressed yet. Stop clapping. Thank you. Okay. Malroth, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but it really isn't that impressive. And you making Sims noises isn't gonna make me happy. You know, like when he is happy about something, he sounds like legit like he's a Sims character. A character from the video game The Sims, in case you didn't understand the meaning of my words. Holy shit, I'm tired. Okay, just divide it right here, down the middle. And I'll have like a point where they intersect, so you can enter each one. Yeah, I think it'll work. Just need to put this right here. Nope. No, please. Thank you. Ooh, lordy. Yeah, now I think about it, I probably should have divided it. Like, put some more space between those two as well. Like one row back, so it, I can have them all segmented. I don't think it matters too much. It still doesn't count. I guess I think it needs to be, hold on. Let me see what I can do. What are you doing, you cheeky bugger? Okay, that counts as a large field. I wonder. Okay, enormous field. Okay, that's the, huh. What should we grow next? Don't ask me, homeboy. I don't know. Can't just roll up on a nigga and just start asking him questions like that. That's how you get shot in the hood, brother. Why do my friends not like me? Why do the police harass me? Is it because they're jealous of my fame and success? Or is it because I shoot people when they agitate me? I don't know why sometimes I just randomly, cause I guess I listen to Fuck the Police at work. They have a censored version because I have like a hip-hop compilation I listen to on occasion. It has like a censored version that I can play at work, and it sounds so fucking weird hearing Fuck the Police with literally 90% of the song gone because they had to cut it out to make it radio friendly. And every time I hear Fuck the Police, I think of Jacob's criticism of it with Eazy talking about, well, the shining a light in my face, and for what? Maybe it's because I kick so much butt, I kick ass. Or maybe it's because I blast. I'm a stupid ass nigga when I'm playing with the trigger of an Uzi or an AK. I'm sorry, this was never that impressed with Eazy's flow and whatnot. I don't know, like, who am I to say what is and isn't impressive in the world of hip-hop? My criticisms of rap music isn't basic garden variety shit like, oh, mumble rap is garbage, isn't it? Like, oh, wow, I'm literally the first person to make that groundbreaking discovery. That garbage rap isn't, that mumble rap isn't very good. And like, yo, you can't understand what they're saying. Those guys look like they can use some help. But not for me. I'm busy. I'm the builder. I don't have time for that. So some people that build and some people that do what I do. Damn it. Oh, they did a good job. I didn't get any XP for it, so you guys better step up your game. That's my fault for not kill stealing, I guess. Okay. I think we're all set. You know, I want to also have it all, like, let me see. 3 rows down is where they all intersect. Right here. Can you fuck off, please? Thank you. I'm busy and I ain't got no time for your shit. Right here, yeah, that looks good. That looks perfect, actually. Remember, he didn't disappear. Oh. Brittany, you coward. It's right there. Brittany, you lead speak dimwit. I shouldn't even help you, but you know what? I'm a nice person. I'll do it anyway. Stay there for a second. Get your energy back up so you can be sent back to the mines. Oh, now I think about it, yeah, it's gates on both sides. Ooh! Yeah, look really spiffy this way. Two gates on each side, eh? Now we're cooking with some pepper. Now we're sizzling. Now we're moving. No, we don't need this here though. I think two more is what I need. No, I think one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't see that one I already picked up. Oh well. There we go. Okay. Look at that. That is just straight dope, as the youngins would say. Alright. So now we got that taken care of. You know, let's get around to, let's fill up these fields first. Let's plant all our cabbages here. Oh, Malroth is getting his flirt on over there. I heard that laugh. I know what kind of laugh that was. You can't fool me, boy. Go on and get you some, sucker. Find all these wheat seeds. Whew, excuse me. Oh, this again. Come on, get everything you came for. Wait a minute. There we go, yeah, now he's well armed. No, you little bitch. Trying to run away. Have the audacity to not want to die. What is happening over here? Wiggly. I mean, I appreciate you wanting to help, but yeah, we kind of need a support beam that is stationary. Oh, let's see what Beardy Boy wants. Ah, Gus, I see improvements in my village are proceeding in space. Your skills as a builder are likewise. Let's try ringing the bell once more, have you? That's right, if you haven't built first, give it a try, see for yourself. Yeah, basically we need to strike the builder's bell. Maybe that's what I'm gonna call it quits, is when I hit the builder's bell one more time. Well, for now, we're gonna keep the build up gratitude. We're just in spitting distance of it. You don't really need to do it right now. Let's go talk to these folks. Oh, ain't it nice to have such much lovely company. I never thought the day would come, to be honest. If only my mom and pa could have been alive to see this. Oh, there's a whippersnapper that gave me some treasure. They've been down in generations. 2 balls of worm food. Oh, I'll treasure it always. Hey Drophine, yeah, I'm still active. Actually, it kind of caught me around the time where I'm not gonna end it right now, but I'm gonna be like doing 1 or 2 more quests, and then I'm gonna like go head off to bed. As I happen to have like a day off finally. Hopefully, I don't know. Like again, I'm always like half expecting to be called in randomly. Second, I put them down. The so dropping close to the fields. You hear? How about you put one of somewhere close by? We'll just hold the place looking green and grassy in no time. Well, by golly, who am I to say no to that face? Let's try it right. Alright. I want to have as much earth as possible. Let's right here. There we go. Oh, that looks dandy. Can I stand on this? Oh. That looks pretty. Yeah, one green patch of clean looking grass and this muddy out looking village. Well, while he's hard at work out there, let's see what this dude wants. You dragged me here against my will. You forced me to toil your fields. I am a devout follower of the children of Hargon. Can you not understand that this is a living hell for me? Oh, wise and powerful master of destruction, please have mercy on your wayward children. What? What do you mean I look like I was having fun tilling the whole time? Speak for yourself, you builder. Hey, that's our word, you bastard. In fact, if you love building so much, why don't you go ahead and build us a barn? If you say you love a farm, then you don't even have one of the bare necessities. You want a chest, haystack, rope, chest, haystack, set of farming tools. I want a pot. But a nice small room. Imagine building so I can imagine. Okay. Gotta build us a barn, boys. Where would it be? You know what? Yeah, right here. This is a perfect spot. I'll be right with you, Wiggly. I'll be right with you. Let me just, gotta build a barn for... You know, no, I know it's gonna go here. We'll build something here, but it ain't gonna be no barn, I can tell you that much. Oh no. Hmm. Ah. Why do I keep flustering everything? Come on. There we go. We'll save that. Oh, let me hold on. Let me just build it one more thing. We'll save that for now. Now, where are we gonna have this barn? Okay, this too right here is a part of the town. And I would like the barn to be attached. I want it to be close by to the action here, to the thing. So maybe I'll have it be like kind of like a platform, like right next, right here. I think is where the town ends. No, you know what? I'll just build it right here, I guess. But that's gonna block. That's gonna like obscure this a bit from. I'm trying to think based on what will make the most sense, layout wise. Like if I were living in this town, how would I want it to be laid out to where I can easily navigate and find my way through through everything. Okay. Okay, alright. I think I know what I'm doing here. The causing and squishing of this soiled soil is it's quite something. You know, I'll just build up. Doesn't necessarily have to be mud here. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I could just build get it from the ground up. He said he wanted it small. I must make it to his specific specifications. That was remarkably redundant. Specific specifications. He wants it done exactly how he wants it done. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm very, very fickle about symmetry. What are you guys whining about over there? Shut up. Well, I'm working. Grown folks is working. Okay. I'm gonna try to remember on the top of my head exactly what he wanted. And hopefully it will actually apply. Okay. Okay, it's small, good. Okay, we need hay. And for hay, we need wheat. Thank you. I know I gotta admit, I am pretty impressive. I mean, I try to give it the air of humility, but let's be honest, that's kind of me putting on airs. There we are, we're ready to raise our base now, but first I want to complete these quests first. So we're gonna finish up with Fancy Pants over there, and then we're gonna talk to Wiggly and have that quest completed, and then we're gonna ring the bell. And boy, howdy, heads are gonna roll, let me tell you. That's kind of how I am with games like this. I like to be ahead of the curve to begin with. That's not necessarily a good thing, too. It's like, that's how I am with RPGs. That if you give me the option to grind in an RPG, then I've basically like half beaten the game, because my also brilliant strategy when it comes to RPGs is to level up to the point to an absurd amount, and then just blitzkrieg the whatever enemy's standing in front of me. Now I did it in Pokemon. That's how I do it in Dragon Quest. Except for the few times we had to actually apply strategy in Dragon Quest, which is not often. Let's be honest. Dragon Quest is not known for like deep complexities when it comes to a lot of the encounters, and that's not necessarily a bad thing in my opinion. Dragon Quest, I think, operates on the less is more principle. You go into Dragon Quest expecting not much, and then you end up getting a lot more depth and intrigue than you expected. Like Dragon Quest Heroes 2, I played and played for Heroes 1. That's another game that Sean gifted for me at some point. Can I help you? Oh, okay, you need to back off, dude. There we go. I'm trying to do like 10 different things at once, and I don't need you like up on me like this. You got something to say, sir? You don't seem as enthusiastic as the rest. Okay. I bet Wiggly came in. Oh, sorry. Now we found our answer. Wiggly! With this green stuff on the ground, is it grass? Wiggly, did you do this? I certainly did. Back in the day before the spoil spores came, it's all the Fairfield used to be covered in this stuff. And full of flowers, too. The Wigglies are incredible. Not only can they make Earth clean, but you can make it green as well. You're going to play a key role in bringing this island back to life. I just know it. Seeing all this greenery, putting a summit in the farming mood, so to speak. I feel like making some more fields to sink. Tell you what you blah blah blah. I'm sorry, I'm just like nodding off right now. I'm thinking too, lots of worm food, but basically we can make more worm food eventually and make more grass. Alright, now we completed that task. Let's talk to this guy. How are you gonna be praised? The barn is just as I imagine it. That's as I can't hide it any longer. Ever since I came to this far, ever since I saw this wondrous things you built, I've fallen in love with building. There's no point finding it. I'll just have to say goodbye to my goodbye to children of Hargon and become a builder like you. Oh, great powerful Hargon, I beg your forgiveness for sins I commit. I do not turn me into a dog, I pray. I like that. I like that reference to Dragon Quest 2, by the way. Yeah, and basically, this is where we introduce the concept of size specifications when it comes to requests that people have for rooms. And got more cabbage seeds and wheat seeds as well. So I think all there's left is one more quest. I hope there's one more quest left before we decide to just sit back and wait for our wheat to grow in. Look, I know you guys have a death wish, but you can hold off for at least one day. There are easier ways to commit suicide, I'm telling you. This is like the fantasy version of Suicide by Cop. I saw how much my tummy was rumbling. Okay, what do you want? Everything's coming along lovely, Gusto. We got our fields and our cabbage and our wheat. Something else we got too. Hunger pains, you know, those cabbages, the rest of us had a chance to eat them yet. Just to sort of food, we'll get ourselves hungry. Please, guys. Hey, probably never bother if you put them again. Put dirty cabbage in, okay. Okay, fine, whatever. Fare thee well, Vince. I must away, alright? You take it easy, man. I guess I'll be going to bed soon enough anyway. Yeah, you want all my cabbages, don't you, you little bitch? There you go. Good on you. You didn't even say another word, Augusto. I saw you squirreling away those cabbages for me. Now it's just full of store, and now you can use the storefront. I recommend it's loads of lovely food. Ever since the children of Argon banned us from making new things, we've been forced to rely on handouts to survive. But to heck with that, now we can grow on our stuff, and now we're fit to pop. By the way, Augustus, those seeds you harvest can't last forever. Once you harvest them enough time, they won't grow no more. So don't feel like you have to harvest everything just because you can. We only can eat so much, you know. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. I remember this random thing. I was sitting there at work. I was playing They Might Be Giants. I gotta go the whole, you know, like the confused face is on my customer's face when I was seeing Dr. Worm for the first time. They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. What do you want now? Come on, man. Oh, Gussa, it's a proper farm. I'm building a builder like you. Something else, not to have much food. I could definitely get used to being hungry all the time. Nothing to mean about scarfing down a whole raw cabbage dry out of the chest. I think a way of being more civilized. I think you'd invent something like that. Put some favor into it and then put it aside. Would you? I would always like to enjoy a meal and cooking out in the fields. I've already done that. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, we need to actually, oh fine. The big baby. You're worse than those assholes in Rimworld. Oh, I had to eat without a table. We're trying to fucking fight to survive. It ain't the time to be picky. Then again, I think that's only staying around because it's a meme. Yeah. Happy now, you dick? Oh, you were being serious. It really does have to be outside. Fine. I hate you so much, you picky asswipe. Wiggle, you scared the crap out of me. I was wondering what the hell I was looking at. God, there's no window there. You would have really looked like a creep. They call me Dr. Worm. Maybe that's why that song stuck in my head, because Wiggly's here. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drums. I think I'm good, but I can handle criticism. I need to stop. Singing is the ultimate sign that basically that your mind's shutting down. I think that's a universal rule when it comes to live streams. But I can't help it. I love They Might Be Giants, and I love that song so much. Come on, you prick! Thank you, Gusta. Now I can marvel at the wonder of nature without getting hungry. I still can't get my head around it. We can tell you what you want, and the next thing you know, you're off inventing, and you're off running off to building it. It's worth knowing that things don't necessarily have to be in a room. You can put something like that, like a bed or a chair outside, and still use it, and happily too. I wouldn't say we don't want to make us nice rooms. We can enjoy our creations indoors. A lovely, appealing surroundings will be more appreciative. The other thing you can ask is probably make sets. Yes, I know. Put some items together to make sets. So simple set. They make some full food, and then after a bowl, we can get some gorgeous grub in it. Appreciate a lunch, breakfast. Wake up each morning. I just really don't like how you guys just take advantage of my kindness on a consistent basis. So let's harvest this wheat here. You know what, let's ring the bell. I think it's, well, we'll ring it in the morning where everyone's rested up. It just occurred to me that I don't have nearly enough beds for everyone now. That's probably why they're just wandering around. Okay, did me and Rosie share a bed? Rosie, personal space is a bubble. And you are in it right now. Okay. Let's get this done. I just realized I forgot to do my stupid little ritual. Like every time I ring the bell in this game, I would like ring it a few times, just pressing the trigger button to bring it. Yeah. Oh, we're being attacked by samurai or straw hat pirates. We learn new recipes like straw floor, padded floors. Okay, we can really spruce up our place now. Oh, it worked again. Ringing a builder's bell has made everyone better at building. Towel rails, cloth sacks, and sacks of wheat. Wonderful adventures all. This textile technology will no doubt prove invaluable to Fairyfield. You've done it again, Augusta, and this time the sound of the with the new furniture, new farmers will be able to build Fairyfield back to very good. Do I have to? Hello. Why do I have to be the one to play welcoming committee? Well, mercy me, what in the world's going on here? Oh my, a builder, you say? The type of souls, desolation, despair wherever they go? Look at the crops growing. Huracan's gonna have your guts for garters. Come on, let's get out of here. We don't want to get mixed up in this. We don't want to... But if you don't have the urge to till those fields, aren't you desperate to water those plants? I can tell these people our farmers are. They can't lay their eyes on such lovely soil without wanting to plow it. I can't abandon my faith, but neither can I turn back on such a fantastic farm either. Alright, I will join you, but not a word to the children, alright? You guys, like, change your conviction quite quickly. I didn't really even impress you, like, oh look, you seem to want to be here. Like, okay, well, if you insist. Can you take one break, damn? Grumbling ghouls, Augusta. It's clear that your skills as a builder are greater than ever. And the instant your hammer struck the bell, I felt myself overcome with a creative energy. I'm watching your building work with a keen eye, Augusta. By building your buildings and planting your crops, you've made our hopes and dreams a reality. And with the gratitude that we give you, you ring the bell and become a better builder, ready to make more of our dreams come true. What a truly wonderful partnership. I can only hope that you will continue to lead our people fair throne to a benevolent rule. Whatever. I'm tired. No more favors. No more favors. Anyone who wants something, go to hell. I'm going to bed now. So yeah, that was something. We got a fair amount done, more than I assumed I was gonna do. So I'm just gonna save here, and we're gonna just be harvesting some wheat next time, so we can get on to the next part of the story, I suppose. And, you know, when the last part of the tree growing in. And I hope the rest of you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm gonna just go and chill. You all take it easy now.